Welcome back to another edition of Wall Street Sizing Up. We're glad you're here. We are the only channel that allows you to profit off the insider trading, insider knowledge of hedge funds. Today, great show. We got pennies going parabolic. Now, they are biotech, but if you were around when Bitcoin in 2017 went parabolic, you'll love one of these stocks. One of the things that we're most proud of, though, is our Twitter feed, as you see there. Why? Because we have a bot set up. As soon as the SEC 13D or 13G filing of a buy hits our database, boom, it goes up on the Twitter feed there. So it's just an alert. It's not an analysis like you get it on the channel. But we have seen, as soon as the public finds out about a large hedge fund sizing up, you might see 2, 3, 4, 5% upside that day. Next thing, would love for you guys to go to sizingup.co, sizingup.co, and enroll in our newsletter. Why would you want to do that? One, you get more alerts, you get more analysis, and you get private videos. Me giving you even more stock information about what the hedge funds are up to. That said, let's do what we came here to do. First stock you see it there, CRDS, that's CRDF, Card-Off Oncology. It's Card-Off Oncology. Yes, I am talking my book. I've got $1,100 in this stock, but I'll be real honest with you guys. I was in this stock in June. That's right, in June. Been trading in and out, just thinking at some point it's gonna have a severe pullback. It just cannot go up, just can't keep going parabolic. If you were in Bitcoin in 2017 or even heard about it, let's just look at this real quick. CRDF in 1 month up 170%. In 90 days, 257% to the green. And then for the year, it's up 1,500%. Just like Bitcoin was. And you know what happened to Bitcoin? Right around that 17,000, 18,000 mark, and went all the way back down to 3,000. So could that happen here? Absolutely. So what's driving this? Well, let's start off with what they do. They're oncology therapeutics, we knew that, engages in the development of drugs that target mitosis for the treatment of various types of cancer. We'll get into that in just a minute. $500 million market cap, 2.2 million shares traded per day. So who sized up? Well, that would be this man right here in RA Capital. This is Peter Kolchinsky. And Peter has a PhD in biology from Harvard University. They sized up at 3.3 million shares, or 11% of the company. Now again, these guys, RA delves in venture, they delve in small cap biotech stocks, and they usually take long-term positions. This is not that, clearly. They sized up with 3.3 million shares, like I said before, a $60 million position. They did it on September 30th, right? They've already gotten a 40% return. So are their chips, have they removed some? Probably. Are they still in this stock? I would think absolutely. You always double down on your winners.
KFC relaunched the double down.
And this thing has pullbacks, as they all do, and that's normal. But it continues to move to the green and to the upside. So you stick with it. And let me just go one step further before we get into their actual drug. Card-Off, there's 4 other hedge funds, known hedge funds that are in this. That is Avero Capital, Opali Management, and Acuta Capital are all still in this, or seem to be still in this stock as well. So again, what is driving this? Well, they have one drug as of right now that seems to be kind of like a wonder drug.
Here I come to save the day.
And that drug is called opensertib. And opensertib, they have, it looks like they've mutated a couple times, but they brought this drug out to overcome the resistance to current therapies, improve the efficacy, which is the effectiveness of other drugs, and increase overall survival in solid tumor and hematologic cancers. So that's solid tumors and bloodborne cancers. Those cancers include colorectal cancer, which is in phase 1, and prostate cancer, which is in phase 2. It looks like they've got an efficacy date for first quarter of 2021, but I have not seen that date actually set on biofarmcatalyst.com. And the third one they're also fighting is leukemia. That's why we're going parabolic. So here's my thing. On message boards, I have not seen a bank come out and say this. Let me say that again. I have not seen a bank like a Goldman come out and say this, but on message boards, people believe that this can get to a $20 stock. Now, mind you, just 6 months ago, it was a $2 stock. It is now at $16.50. So there are some that believe that it will be a $20 stock. That would make its market cap about $650 million. With that said, I have traded this for a long time. I'm going to continue to double down. 4 cash bags for CRDF or Cardiff Oncology. Onward. Next stock up is FPRX. It's FPRX is the ticker. 5 Prime Therapeutics. You can see it's got some high beta going on there. Up 25% for the week, and for the month, it is up 55%. So clearly it is in a solid uptrend. But here's the thing, guys. This has been a $50 to $60 stock before.
It is unsinkable. God himself could not sink this ship. What?
It is way down, but let me tell you what they do, and then we'll kind of get to the drug. They're a biotechnology company, clearly, which focuses on discovering and developing novel protein therapeutics. Got it. $223 million market cap. They trade 500,000 shares a day, which is very, very low. That's probably why they've got the high beta. So who sized up? Because this is very important. Well, BVF. What BVF stands for Biotechnology Value Fund, right? It used to be a guy named Marc Lambert. I don't believe Marc Lambert is there any longer. But here's the thing. BVF, they like small cap biotechnology companies, and they stay with them long term. They sized up. Now, they only sized up with about 400,000 shares more than what they had before. They're at 8.3 million shares, or a $45 million position. They own of FPRX 22%. It's literally 3% of their entire AUM, of their entire fund, right? They have literally been in this stock 7 years, since 2013, just been acquiring more. There's probably 25 SEC filings. They've been trading in and out of this stock. They know the lab workers, not just the CEO. They know everybody. So my point here is, why is it in an uptrend now? Well, first of all, here's the news. Guggenheim upgraded them on September 22nd, less than a month, but almost a month, to an $11 stock. Right now they sit at $6. That's a 40% upside. Why did he do that? Because when you look at biofarmcatalyst.com, that's biofarmcatalyst.com. It's a very good site when you're talking about biotech. Here's what you see. FPRX, they have a phase 1 early efficacy date due by the end of 2020. That's probably, it looks like it's going to be in November. That's why we're probably starting in an uptrend. And they also have a second drug that is for gastric cancer. Its phase 2 data is due out in really early 2021. Nothing's been set for that yet. So that's why we have started in the uptrend. So we believe that this is bullish, even though it's high beta. We are very bullish on the stock, and we believe that we are getting in before the actual news drops. We believe that it's in an uptrend because people know that these dates are starting to come, and the closer that they get here and it leaks that the news is going to be good, it will continue in an uptrend. Again, I don't know what your risk profile is. This, again, with the high beta, it could drop 5-10% just like that, and you need to cut your losses quick. But if you can stay in the stock, we believe it's in an uptrend, and before the efficacy date is when we would get out. So again, get out before the efficacy date. Get your 20-30% and get out. With that said, 3 cash bags for FPRX, and with that, we are done. We are done here. We appreciate you joining us. And always watch your six and go hard in the paint. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time. Well, good day, good evening, and whatever time it may be. We hope you enjoyed that video as much as we enjoyed making it. Please hit the like or the subscribe or leave a comment because we love that feedback. And you know what we say. At the casino, you got to watch your six and you go hard in the paint, guys. Cheers. We'll see you next time.